In a developing story, General Thomas Stafford, an Oklahoma native and astronaut, died today at the age of 93.
Yeah, he was one of many astronauts who orbited the moon, including that crucial Apollo 10 mission, which set up the next flight that put the first American on the moon. Fox 23's Jade Morrow joins us live after talking with the director of the Tulsa Air and Space Museum about Stafford's life and really big legacy.
Well, General Stafford was one of many astronauts that here known in Oklahoma, and with his passing, museums like this one will forever remember him. A proud Weatherford Eagle from the western Oklahoma community, who was one of the 24 astronauts who flew to the moon and served as chief of the astronaut office from 1969 to 1971, has died at the age of 93. Stafford flew in 4 historic space missions and 3 as commander, one of those being the Apollo 10 mission to orbit the moon. He was also the first man to pilot a lunar module in the moon's orbit. Executive Director Tanya Blancett at the Tulsa Air and Space Museum shares how Stafford was interested in space even at the West Point Military Academy.
He always was very determined, and he always was very clearly focused on, what he wanted to do and, the opportunities, laid before him. And he was such a hard worker and just knew what he wanted to do and went after it.
Stafford was one who wanted to provide for the future. He developed a scholars program at Southwestern State University to provide scholarship opportunities for students interested in the space program. He wanted to see them flourish.
No one knew the future like General Stafford. Up until, his last few days, he was still, very determined to help the space program, do what it needed to do. He loved the space program. He loved space exploration, and he was just totally committed to it.
Blancett is honored to have known and learned from him.
Everything that he did with his museum and through the scholarship programs that he helped create was all about making sure that we don't forget the past, but making sure that we have a bright future through our youth and through our students. And so, he was a wonderful person.
Former astronaut and U.S. Senator John Glenn once said of Stafford, "Few people have ever matched Tom Stafford's enduring impact on this nation, and we are a better and safer nation for it." Live in Tulsa, covering news that matters, I'm Jade Morrow, Fox 23 News.